Let me ask you something real. Has a girl ever gone cold on you? Out of nowhere? No explanation, no fight. Just distance. And you sat there replaying everything trying to figure out what you did wrong. Bro, I'll tell you exactly what happened. She was testing you, and you failed. Not because you're a bad guy, but because nobody ever told you what these tests look like. Women don't test men to be cruel. They test because they need to know one thing. Are you actually as solid as you seem? And here's what most men don't realize. These tests are invisible. They don't come with a warning. They look like normal situations. And by the time you realize what happened, it's already over. So today I'm breaking down exactly how women test men and what passing actually looks like. And if you make it to the end, the last one will completely change how you see every interaction you've ever had. Stay with me. But before we get into it, if you want to become the kind of man who never fails these tests again, hit subscribe right now. Because this channel is about building that version of you. Let's get into it. Number 1, the silence test. She stops texting. No reason, no explanation, just silence. And most guys immediately panic. They send another message, then another, then the classic, "Did I do something wrong?" And the moment you do that, you fail. Because here's what she's actually asking. Does he need my attention to feel okay? Is he grounded without me? Or does his mood collapse the second I pull back? The man who passes this test, he notices the silence. He doesn't chase it. He stays in his own energy. He's busy, he's focused, he's living, and when she comes back, and she will come back, he responds calmly, like a man who was never worried. Because he wasn't. That's the energy that passes this test every time. Number 2, the disrespect test. She says something slightly off, a sarcastic comment, a dismissive tone, a joke that didn't quite feel like a joke, and she watches. Not obviously, but she watches. Most men do one of two things. They laugh it off and say nothing, or they overreact and make it dramatic. Both are wrong. The man who passes, he pauses, looks at her calmly, and says something simple. "Hey, that one wasn't cool." Not aggressive, not emotional, just clear. Because that one moment tells her everything. It tells her you have standards. It tells her you respect yourself. And it tells her that being with you comes with a level of dignity. That's not aggression. That's self-respect. And self-respect is one of the most attractive things a man can show. Number 3, the cancellation test. She cancels last minute. No real reason, just something came up, and she waits to see what you do. Most guys say, "No worries, it's fine, whenever you're free," and they mean it kindly. But what she hears is, "My time has no value." The man who passes this test, he says, "All good. Just give me a heads up earlier next time." That's it. Simple, calm. No punishment and no drama, but a quiet, clear message. My time matters. And that message, she respects it, even if she doesn't say so. Number 4, the jealousy test. She mentions another guy, casually, like it's nothing. "Oh, this guy at work keeps texting me. My ex reached out. He's really funny, actually." And she watches your face, your body language, your energy. Most men tighten up, get quiet, ask too many questions. or pretend they don't care so hard that it's obvious they do. The man who passes, he listens, nods once, maybe smiles slightly, and says something like, "Sounds like you've got options," then moves on. Because internally, he's not threatened. He knows his value. He's not competing with some guy she mentioned. He's in a completely different category, and that unshakable calm, that's more attractive than anything he could have said. Number 5, the availability test. You're always there, always replying fast, always free, always saying yes. And she starts to realize you have no pull anywhere else, nothing more important, no life competing for your attention. And what felt like dedication at first starts feeling like neediness. Here's the truth. Scarcity creates value, not fake scarcity, real scarcity. A man who is genuinely busy building something, who replies when he's done with what matters, who can't always make it because his life is full. That man becomes something she doesn't want to lose, because she can feel that his presence is a choice, not a default. Number 6, the emotional stability test. She's in a bad mood, stressed, snappy, and she throws that energy at you. Most men either absorb it and go silent, or mirror it and fight back. Both lose. The man who passes, he stays completely grounded, doesn't match her energy, doesn't take it personally, gives her space without disappearing. And when she comes back to herself, he's still there, calm, steady, unchanged. And she realizes something in that moment. This man is safe. Not safe like boring, safe like stable, safe like I can fall apart and he won't fall apart with me. That's the kind of man women don't leave. Number 7, the growth test. This one is the longest test. It happens over months. She watches whether you're the same man you were when she met you, or better. Are you still working on yourself? Still pushing? Still becoming? Or did you get comfortable? Did you stop going to the gym? Stop working on your goals? Stop being the man she was originally attracted to? Because attraction isn't a one-time event. It's a decision she makes again and again, every time she looks at you, and every time she sees a man who is still hungry, still growing, still becoming something. She makes that decision again, in your favor. The moment you stop, she starts making a different decision, slowly, quietly, until one day it's too late. Stay in motion, always. Look, every single one of these tests has one thing in common. She's not trying to make your life difficult. She's trying to find out if you're real, if the confidence you showed her at the start is who you actually are, or just a performance. And the good news, you can pass every single one of these, not by playing games, not by pretending, but by becoming a man who is actually solid, a man who knows his value, a man who doesn't need her to feel okay, a man who is so grounded in himself that her tests don't even feel like tests anymore. They just feel like life, and you handle life well. So if this hit you, drop in the comments which test you failed before. I read all of them. And if you want to go deeper, hit like and subscribe, because the next video, it's going to show you exactly how to build that kind of unshakable confidence from the ground up. You don't want to miss it. We're just getting started.